The massive ship floated silently above the blue and green planet. Inside the control room, a team of alien researchers prepared for the most important mission in their history. Jai-1, the lead scientist, checked his translation device one more time. His hand shook slightly, a sign of the tension he felt. "Nervous?" asked Captain Hisu. Her artificial eye scanned the planet below, its advanced technology showing every detail of the Earth's surface. Cities spread like complex webs. Vehicles moved along roads like blood cells through veins. Buildings reached up toward the sky, some so tall they seemed to touch the clouds. J1 nodded. "This is different," he said. "We've studied thousands of planets. We've met hundreds of species. But humans? There's something else." The ship's computer displayed endless data streams. Information about human civilization scrolled across multiple screens. Population statistics, technology levels, communication networks, military capabilities, economic systems. Each piece of data told a story of a complex species. "Look at their technology," Captain Hisu said, pointing to a screen showing various human inventions. Primitive in some ways, advanced in others. They have machines that can think, computers that can learn, weapons that can destroy entire cities. But they also have things that heal. Machines that cure diseases. Devices that connect people across massive distances. J1 zoomed in on a particular image. A hospital. Doctors in white coats moving carefully between beds. Machines that monitored human health. Complex equipment that could see inside a living body. "They're survivors," he muttered. "That's what makes them different." The research team had spent years preparing for this moment. Countless simulations, thousands of practice scenarios. They had imagined every possible first contact situation. Peaceful meetings, potential conflicts, cultural misunderstandings. But nothing could have prepared them for the real humans. A communication request suddenly appeared on the main screen. The signal was clear and strong. No hesitation, no fear, just a direct invitation to communicate. Captain Hisu looked at J1. "Are we ready?" she asked. J1 took a deep breath. "As ready as we'll ever be." The communication channel opened. A human face appeared. Male, middle age, wearing what seemed to be a formal dark suit. Behind him, a room filled with other humans, some in similar suits, others in different clothing. Everyone looked calm, relaxed. "Welcome," the human said. His voice came through the translation device perfectly. "We've been expecting you." No fear, no aggression, just a simple welcome. J1 felt a chill run down his spine. Something about these humans was different, something unusual, something that couldn't be explained by simple data or scientific observations. Little did they know, the true nature of humanity was far more complex than any of their advanced technology or careful research could reveal. A microscopic threat waited in the wings, ready to show these alien visitors what humans were truly capable of understanding and facing. The first contact had begun. The meeting room was simple. White walls, a long wooden table, large windows showing a city with tall buildings and moving cars. Da-hyun, the alien communication specialist, watched carefully as the humans entered. They were not what the research team expected. The human representatives walked into the room with calm steps. No weapons, no signs of fear, just normal humans wearing different types of clothing. Some in suits, some in less formal shirts. Some wore strange pieces of material called ties. A woman named Emily entered first. She smiled. Not a scared smile. Not an angry smile. Just a normal, friendly smile that seemed to welcome everyone. "Would anyone like coffee?" she asked. Da-hyun looked at his team leader, J1. They had prepared for hundreds of possible first contact scenarios. Peaceful meetings, potential fights, complex diplomatic discussions about space, technology, and galactic politics. Nobody had prepared them for coffee. Michael, another human diplomat, picked up a black mug. Steam rose from the hot drink. "We've been waiting for this meeting for a long time," he said. His voice was calm, friendly. "We're glad you're here." The alien team looked confused. Where was the tension? The careful checking of weapons. The long speeches about peace and cooperation. J1 cleared his throat. "We have traveled many light years to meet you," he said carefully. "We want to understand your species." Emily laughed. It was a warm sound that filled the room. "Well, that's going to be complicated," she said. "Humans are not simple." Another human, named David, nodded. "We're pretty weird," he added, "but interesting." The alien team watched as the humans moved around the room. Some poured coffee. Some sat down. Some stood and talked. They seemed completely relaxed around beings from another planet. Dahyun noticed something strange. The humans were studying the aliens just as carefully as the aliens were studying them. But the humans did it with a kind of playful curiosity. Not fear. Not anger. Just pure interest. "So," Michael said, pushing a mug toward J1, "tell us about your planet." J1 looked at the coffee. He had studied human drinks, but actually being offered one was different. Carefully, he picked up the mug. The humans watched, waiting to see what he would do. He took a small sip. The room went quiet for a moment. Then the humans started laughing. Not mean laughter, just happy laughter. He liked it, David said, grinning. Dahyun realized something important. Humans were not just another species. They were something completely different. They could meet beings from another world and offer them coffee. They could turn a potentially tense diplomatic meeting into something that felt like a friendly gathering. The alien team had expected a complex, serious first contact. Instead, they got coffee and laughter. And this was just the beginning. The research room was quiet. Computers blinked. Screens showed complex data. J1 sat at his main station, writing his first report about humans. His fingers moved slowly across the digital screen. Each word was carefully chosen. Each sentence carried weight. "Humans are impossible to understand," he wrote first. Then he deleted it. "Too emotional. Too unprofessional." He started again. Species analysis. Humans. Primary observation. Complexity beyond expected parameters. The report was not like any other report in the Galactic Confederation's history. Most species could be explained in simple terms. Some were peaceful. Some were warlike. Some were technology-focused. Some were nature-centered. Humans were different. J1 remembered the first meeting. The coffee. The laughter. The complete lack of fear. He added another line to his report. Humans demonstrate an unprecedented ability to remain calm in unexpected situations. Captain Hisu walked into the research room. Her artificial eye scanned the screens. She read over J1's shoulder. "Interesting," she said. "Tell me more." J1 pulled up multiple screens. Each showed a different aspect of human behavior. A screen with war documentaries. Another with medical research videos. Another showing children playing. Another showing advanced technology. "Look," he said. "In one moment, they can create weapons that destroy cities. In the next moment, they can build machines that save lives." The screen showed humans doing extreme things. A soldier protecting people. A doctor performing a complex surgery. An engineer building a robot. A teacher helping a child learn. "They are not one thing," J1 continued. "They are everything." Captain Hisu watched carefully. Her artificial eye recorded every detail. Every movement. Every piece of information. "They fight," J1 said. "But they also heal. They destroy. But they also create. They can be angry. But they can also be kind." He pulled up another screen. This one showed humans helping each other after a natural disaster. People carrying water. Building houses. Saving animals. Helping strangers. "Most species have one main way of being," J1 explained. "Humans have many ways of being. They can change. They can adapt." The report grew longer, more complex, but also more simple. Humans are not predictable, he wrote. Humans are possible. Captain Hisu nodded. Send the report to the Confederation, she said. They need to see this. J1 hesitated. They might not understand, he said. Then we will make them understand, the captain replied. The report was sent. Millions of light years away, the Galactic Confederation would read about these strange beings called humans, a species that did not follow any known rules, a species that could surprise everyone, a species that was ready for anything. J1 looked at the screens one more time. Humans continued to move, to work, to live, unaware that they were being studied, unaware that they were changing everything. Just another day on planet Earth. The Medical Research Center was clean and bright. White walls, shiny floors, machines that blinked and showed numbers. Yunji stood at the front of the room. She was a human doctor. Smart, calm, serious. The alien team sat in the front row. They thought they would hear about human medicine. They thought they would learn about human health. They were wrong. They were about to learn about something much more terrifying. Today, Yunji said, I will tell you about rabies. Dahyun looked confused. Captain Hisu's artificial eye zoomed in. Jaewon leaned forward. Yunji pressed a button. A screen showed a small virus. Tiny, almost invisible, but dangerous. Rabies is a virus, she explained. It attacks the brain. It changes how a living thing behaves. The alien team listened carefully. Dahyun took notes. His writing tool moved quickly across the digital screen. Yunji continued. When an animal gets rabies, it changes. It becomes aggressive. It wants to bite other animals. It spreads the virus through saliva. The screen showed images. A normal dog. Then a dog with rabies. The difference was scary. The dog's eyes looked different. Its behavior was wild, dangerous. Humans can get rabies too, Yunji said. Her voice was calm, too calm. Captain Hisu interrupted. What happens to humans? Yunji smiled, but it was not a happy smile. Once symptoms start, it is almost always fatal. The room went quiet. She explained more. How the virus attacks the brain. How it makes people afraid of water. How it makes people aggressive. How it makes people want to bite others. The virus changes everything, she said. It turns a living thing into something else. Something that only wants to spread the virus. The alien team looked shocked. Dahyun's hands shook as he took notes. Captain Hisu's artificial eye showed multiple warning signals. And humans live with this? Hisu asked. A virus that can do this? Yunji nodded. We have vaccines, she said. We can prevent it. We can stop it. But her words did not comfort the aliens. They saw something else. They saw a species that could live with such a dangerous threat. A species that could study it, control it, survive it. Jaewon leaned forward. Tell me more, he said. Yunji showed more slides. Pictures of rabies through history, how humans discovered it, how they fought it, how they created ways to stop it. The aliens saw something amazing. Humans did not run from the virus. They studied it. They understood it. They created ways to stop it. Most animals would be afraid, Dahyun whispered. Humans become scientists. The presentation ended. The alien team sat in silence. They had come to learn about human medicine. Instead, they learned about human courage, a tiny virus that could destroy everything. And humans, they turned it into a problem to solve. Captain Hisu looked at Jaewon. We need to update our report, she said. Jaewon nodded. The Galactic Confederation needed to know about this. About humans. About rabies. About a species that could face such a threat and not break. Just another day of human survival. News traveled fast in the Galactic Confederation. Faster than light. Faster than sound. Faster than thought. The message was simple. Humans have a virus that can turn living things into monsters. Admiral Wu Jin called an emergency meeting. The large room was silent. Screens showed information about rabies, about humans, about the potential threat. "They live with this?" he asked. His voice was loud, angry, scared. The other leaders looked at each other. No one had an answer. A hologram showed the rabies virus, tiny, almost invisible, but deadly. The hologram showed how it worked, how it changed the brain, how it made living things want to bite, want to spread. "Imagine," one leader said, "a virus that makes you want to attack others. A virus that changes your brain. A virus that makes you lose control." More information appeared. Numbers, statistics, how rabies spread, how dangerous it was, how humans managed to survive with such a threat. Admiral Wu Jin watched carefully. His artificial hand moved across the screen, collecting data, analyzing information. "They know about this virus," he said, "and they are not afraid." Another leader spoke. "They study it," she said. "They create vaccines. They stop it from spreading." The room went quiet again. This was not normal behavior for a species. Most species would run from such a threat. Most species would be scared. Humans. They became scientists. More screens showed human medical research. Humans in white coats. Humans looking at microscopes. Humans creating solutions to stop the virus. "They are not like other species," Admiral Wu Jin said. The hologram changed. Now it showed humans helping each other, treating sick animals, creating medical centers, stopping the spread of disease. "Most species would hide," one leader said. "Humans fight." New protocols were quickly created, new rules for dealing with humans. The Galactic Confederation was scared, but they were also impressed. A young researcher spoke. "They don't just survive," she said. "They understand." The screen showed more. Humans creating ways to stop rabies in animals. Humans protecting other living things. Humans solving problems that would destroy other species. Admiral Wu Jin made a decision. "We need to learn more," he said. "We need to understand these humans." The meeting continued. More data, more information, more understanding of this strange species that could live with such a dangerous virus. Outside the meeting room, the galaxy continued to move. Stars burned, planets turned, but everything had changed. Humans were not just another species. They were something else, something different, something that could face a virus that could destroy everything and turn it into a problem to solve. The Galactic Confederation would never be the same. "Prepare a new research team," Admiral Wu Jin said. "We need to understand humans." The room agreed. Humans were a mystery, a challenge, a species that did not follow any known rules, a species that could survive anything. Just another day in the universe. When confronted about the psychological impact of such a disease, humans were maddeningly nonchalant. "We have vaccines," they would say. Or, "It's rare now, thanks to animal control and medical intervention." The aliens began to understand that this was quintessentially human, facing potential horror with pragmatism, science, and an almost casual bravery. The Galactic Confederation meeting room was different now. Something had changed. The aliens looked at each other. They knew humans were not normal. Da Hyun stood at the front. He was the lead researcher, the one who first met the humans, the one who understood them best. "Humans are not like other species," he said. "We need new rules." The screen showed everything they had learned about humans, about rabies, about how humans face dangerous things. Admiral Wu Jin listened carefully. His artificial hand moved across the control panel, collecting data, making notes. "Tell us more," he said. Da Hyun pressed a button. New information appeared. How humans deal with dangerous viruses. How humans protect each other. How humans solve problems. "First rule," he said, "never underestimate humans." The room went quiet. This was important. "Humans do not follow normal rules," Da Hyun continued. They create their own rules. More screens showed human medical research, humans in laboratories, humans creating vaccines, humans stopping dangerous viruses. Most species would hide from a virus like rabies, he explained. Humans study it. Humans solve it. The alien leaders took notes. This was different. This was not normal first contact. Humans have something special, Dahyun said. They do not give up. More information appeared. How humans track diseases, how humans protect animals, how humans create medical solutions. Admiral Wu Jin asked a question. What makes humans different? Dahyun smiled. They face problems, he said. They do not run. The screens showed more. Humans helping each other. Humans creating medical centers. Humans stopping dangerous viruses from spreading. We need new protocols, Admiral Wu Jin said. Protocols for dealing with humans. Dahyun nodded. He had prepared for this moment. First, he said, respect humans. They are not like other species. The room listened carefully. This was important information. Humans can face anything, Dahyun continued. A virus that could destroy everything. They turn it into a problem to solve. More screens showed human medical history, how humans discovered vaccines, how humans stopped dangerous diseases, how humans protected each other. Second protocol, he said, always be ready to learn from humans. The alien leaders looked at each other. This was different. This was not normal first contact. Humans are scientists, Dahyun explained. They do not just survive. They understand. More information appeared. How humans track diseases, how humans create medical solutions, how humans protect living things. Third protocol, he said. Humans are not just another species. They are something else. The room was silent. The aliens were learning something important. Admiral Wu Jin made a decision. We will create new rules, he said. Rules for dealing with humans. Dahyun continued his presentation. More information, more understanding of this strange species. Humans face problems, he said. They do not run from them. The screens showed more. Humans helping each other. Humans creating medical solutions. Humans stopping dangerous viruses. A small virus that could destroy everything, Dahyun said. And humans, they turn it into a problem to solve. The meeting continued. More questions, more answers, more understanding. The Galactic Confederation was changing. Humans were not just another species. They were something different, something special. A species that could face anything. A species that could solve any problem. Just another day of human survival. The universe looked different now. Everything had changed. Humans were not just another species. They were something else. J1 sat in his research room. Screens showed everything they had learned about humans, about rabies, about how humans face dangerous things. Captain Hisu walked in. Her artificial eye scanned the screens. She understood now. Humans were special. We thought we knew everything, she said. We were wrong. J1 nodded. The screens showed human history, how humans discovered dangerous viruses, how humans stopped them, how humans protected each other. A tiny virus that could destroy everything, J1 said. And humans, they turned it into a problem to solve. More information appeared. How humans track diseases, how humans create medical solutions, how humans protect living things. Most species would hide, Captain Hisu said. Humans fight. The screens showed more. Humans helping each other. Humans creating medical centers. Humans stopping dangerous viruses from spreading. J1 pressed a button. New information appeared. How humans discovered rabies. How humans created vaccines. How humans stopped the virus from spreading. They do not just survive, he said. They understand. Captain Hisu looked at the screens. Humans are different, she said. More information showed how humans track diseases, how humans protect animals, how humans create medical solutions. They face problems, J1 explained. They do not run from them. The universe seemed smaller now. Humans were not just another species. They were something special, something different. Captain Hisu made a decision. "We need to tell everyone," she said. "Everyone needs to know about humans." J1 nodded. He started writing a new report, a report that would change everything. "Humans are not like other species," he wrote. "Humans are special." The screen showed more. Humans helping each other. Humans creating medical solutions. Humans stopping dangerous viruses. A small virus that could destroy everything, J1 said. And humans, they turn it into a problem to solve. Captain Hisu looked at the screens. "They are not afraid," she said. "They are scientists." More information appeared. How humans discovered dangerous viruses. How humans stopped them. How humans protected each other. J1 continued writing. "Humans do not follow normal rules," he wrote. "They create their own rules." The universe was changing. The Galactic Confederation was changing. Everything was different now. "Humans are something else," Captain Hisu said. "Something special." More screens showed human medical history. How humans discovered vaccines. How humans stopped dangerous diseases. How humans protected each other. J1 finished his report. A report that would change everything. "Humans are not just another species," he wrote. "Humans are possibility." The research room was quiet, but the universe was different now. Humans were not just another species. They were something else. Something special. A species that could face anything. A species that could solve any problem. Captain Hisu looked at J1. "What do we do now?" she asked. J1 smiled. "We learn," he said. "We understand." The screens continue to show information about humans. About rabies. About how humans face dangerous things. The universe would never be the same. Just another day of human survival.